Hello everyone and welcome to OCP Gaming. My name is Jeremy Nichols and of course I'm your host. And we're back with part 2 of Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. We just got the hammer and now we are going to head up to Dungeon 3. I don't think... Well, I take that back. We're gonna go get the medicine, and then go get the fairy spell, and then go to Dungeon 3, and we're gonna stop and get a heart piece along the way. Oh, I'm playing on an NES Mini with a Wii Pro Controller. Hope everyone's had a good time since we last talked. I think I said that already, but if I haven't, there you go. Once I finish Zelda 2 here, it'll be on to a Link to the Past and then Link's Awakening. And I think I'm gonna stop there. I don't intend on covering Ocarina of Time. That could change. I wouldn't mind covering the remake of Link's Awakening, which I absolutely loved. We may do that. Take a little break, because I wouldn't want to do the Game Boy version and then the remake. That seems kind of redundant. But on one hand, like I'd like to do Ocarina because it's been a long time since I played Ocarina of Time. Why'd I say Dungeon 3? We need to beat Dungeon 2. What am I thinking? But anyway, it's been a long time since I've beaten Link's Awakening. I was brain farting there for a second. God, when was the last time I beat it? I'm trying to think. It has been a while. It's not really a game that I find myself going back to or wanting to go back to. I think the last time I played through it was in 2019 because I was in the hospital and my son let me have his 3DS to use while I was in the hospital, and he had just gotten a Switch, so he wasn't playing the 3DS. And I had my wife go and pick up Namco Museum and Ocarina of Time, the 3D version, which I thought, and I still say, what a great addition to that game. Like, they didn't just shoehorn it in, man. They did some stuff. It looked really, really great in 3D. And I played through it. I think I finished it while I was in the hospital. I wasn't in ICU or anything. I was out of ICU at that point, but I finished it in the hospital. It's been a minute. There we go. We leveled up already. Look at that. Attack going up to level 4 already. We ain't even entered in the second palace. We may not have to do a whole lot of extra grinding here. We've had to do a little bit of grinding, but it's not been that bad. This is probably the worst part of the second dungeon, is just dealing with the swamp. I almost wish they had put something in the game, you know, like some boots or something to make it quicker. It's like, ugh. Oh, cool, I made it. There we go. I always thought it was funny that you could pretty much see Dungeon 2 from the start. Like a little tease, like, hey, here's a dungeon, a castle of some sort. Good luck finding it and getting to it, buddy. The vast majority of these dungeons, I'm pretty good. I have committed pretty good to memory. Pretty good. I think the Great Palace is probably the one that I struggle with the most, because in all honesty, I've not played it. Like, I've beaten this game plenty of times, but it's not a palace that I end up replaying a lot because, you know, like I mean, I play through about once a year, but by the time you get to the Great Palace, it's like, all right, you run through it and that's pretty much it. Every other palace, it's like you're having to level up, you know, and backtrack and this and that. So you end up learning them a lot more. And since there's no like item to find in the Great Palace, it's pretty much just go to, you know, find the ending. So there's really not a whole lot to explore. I, for the longest time, thought these skulls couldn't be beaten because they just have massive, massive hit points. Well, now it's looking like they can't be beaten. There we go. Okay. Because they have massive, massive hit points, right? And it's not impossible to beat them without the down thrust, but I cannot imagine doing it without the down thrust. So we've got that, and we're at attack 4, which makes it a lot better. Because there's been times where I've had down thrust but not been in attack 4, and it still takes forever. But it is a solid 50 points, you know, so it's like, it's hard to pass up, you know, when you're grinding, or maybe you're close to the level, and you're like, let's get to 50 points, you know? It's like, damn it. I am drinking Milo's sweet tea, for anyone that's wondering. I just drink it for my wife, because we've both had weight loss surgery. But she gets dumping syndrome real bad, which sounds terrible, but dumping syndrome, for those of you who don't know, is when you eat too much sugar and it hurts. Like, it hurts you and, like, causes your stomach to just be, you know, like, be in severe pain. So she got to do a lot of non-sugar. And Milo's tea she can drink because it's got the Splenda. And that doesn't give her dumping syndrome. And so I, being a good husband, drink it as well. I don't think it's bad, but I don't have a problem with dumping syndrome. I don't have a problem with any of that. You know, I can eat whatever the hell I want. I just can't eat a lot of it. I can just eat small quantities, which has been I laugh, but it's so messed up because I mean, everything made her sick, you know, and even now she still, it's been almost 2 years and she still, certain things, like, she can't always tell when it's gonna mess her up, and I'm sitting there like, I eat spicy stuff, sweet stuff, it doesn't matter, savory, yeah, it doesn't matter, it doesn't make a bit of difference. As long as I don't eat too much. I eat too much and then I'm in trouble. But, I mean, I've lost 120 or 30 pounds, so it's literally saved my life. Like, I don't need oxygen anymore, and I'm more active. I go on hikes now, and it's a game changer, man. Sometimes diet just doesn't do it. You just can't. You need the extra little help. Might as well grab these 50 points here, not hard. That's what she said. If you've never played the Famicom version of this, as far as I'm aware, if I remember correctly, all the levels have the same color scheme. So they're all, like the first dungeon in this one, it's all the same. So there's like no difference. At least with this, you get some different color. You get different stuff to look at. Different patterns, you know. I think it looks and sounds a lot better than the Famicom version. Oh, we got it for the brick drops. We're going to get the glove anyway, but... I think it's the first time meeting the red one, isn't it? Because Dungeon 1 is all orange. 60% of the time, it works every time. And I don't have enough magic to use it. My magic isn't enough. Oh, come on. Damn it. I want to jump up there and see if that's a magic thing or another guard I can kill, but oh well. There we go. Wow, that was clean. So we're gonna level up at least 2 more times. I don't see any reason to grind for anything extra. Oh snap! Do I want to walk back? I don't think we need to walk back. How many guys we got? It's our last guy, so we can't die. We can't die. Oh, there we go. Got all our magic back, alright. Next one to go up, I think, is life. They purposely make it to where if you just follow what they suggest on the level up, it's life magic. I think it's life magic, and then attack. Like, they suggest upgrading your attack every, like, 2 levels for the other stuff. And you can dictate what level's up, but I typically just follow whatever they set forward. I don't need to do any more than that, like different. Just that, fuck it. Because you can just grind away anyway, so. I think in the Famicom disc system, there's like a penalty for if you get a game over, like your level will revert to whatever the lowest level is, I think. So if like your magic or your attacks at like we're at 4, 5, and 5. I think it's in that game if you die when you get a game over and you come back, everything's at 4 again, I think. I mean it's very much a punishment for dying. It ain't fucking around. But one thing about the Japanese gaming audience is that they're far more patient and forgiving. Like, there's a show called Game Center CX, and I believe it's still going. Look it up on YouTube. But this guy named Marino, he's a funny guy. They put him in an office building and he plays games, and he doesn't, like, he's not a gamer. And they just give him a game. Like, they give him Mega Man, and they give him the instruction manual, but that's it. They don't explain anything else, right? And he's got to stay in there until he beats it or gives up. And the amount of shit that guy has gone through over the years to beat games that even I've never beaten, without save states, without, cheat codes, it's just ridiculous. And no matter how many times he gets the snot kicked out of him, he doesn't get, like, angry and quit. Right? Like, the times he's given up on a game, like, he's gone, out like 16, 17, 18 hours of play where he just cannot get anywhere further, right? And nobody can help him, and he finally just, he has to just tap out. And yet, always so calm and always so just, I'm here. This is it. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. And, I mean, me, I'd lose my ever-loving mind. It's kind of hope we get some points bags and maybe level up before we got to the main bad guy, but that's not going to happen. I'd like to live, though. I don't think we're going to get close enough. We'd have to get like 8 more. Because the highest point bag is 200. I think there's only 50 and 200. And We're a little over halfway there, yeah. So we're gonna do life. This guy isn't necessarily hard to, like, figure out, but there's a lot of projectiles and... There we go. There's a lot of projectiles. Look at that. Look at that sliver. Ah, we can go get 400 points. What do you think? Should we do it? Yeah, fuck it. There we go. We at least don't want to die, right? Because we can at least get level up and then level up again. It's alright. Only take a second, because we got everything. All the doors are unlocked, so just gotta traverse everything. I told you we were gonna grind here and there, you know. Might as well grind out this last little bit. We'll level up by the time we get there, level up again. It'll be worth it. Trust me, when you're playing this and your intention is to beat the game, you want to grind. I always suggest when playing this game, or any game that involves grinding for levels, is that, you know, listen to some music, listen to a podcast, you know, something to keep you from getting bored. Helps you pass the time. And then once we get out of here, we'll curve down, get the, oh, there it is. Get the medicine. Yeah, see, now attack will be next to go up. But we'll get the medicine for the sick kid, go get the fairy spell, and we'll knock out Dungeon 3. See, this ain't so bad, is it? We leveled up. Just waltzing through a castle. Not a whole lot to it. We really don't need to kill anybody else. We just need to kind of not die and get around people. As long as we don't leave ourselves open to being murdered. There we go. Hey, that other one didn't start firing. That's weird, isn't it? Oh, come on. You jerk. There we go. Ooh! I jumped too soon. Almost there. Oh, come on. Really? Alright. Fine. That life going up there is nice. Magic going up is nice too. Oh, look at that. There we go. Now, there's a part of me that wanted to grind back through this level again, but about to say, we're in a tight spot. They were trying to finger cuff us. See, that wasn't so bad. Took what, 4 minutes? 3 minutes? Yep, there we go. Attack! Alright, let's get out of here. See, that wasn't so bad. I think there's a point bag somewhere around here. A point bag or a magic bottle somewhere in the swamp there. There we go. Get out of the swamp as fast as we can. Because we gotta deal with a swamp over here to get to this cave. Step out off of the path. Did I say off of the path. And let the enemies get you there on the path. That way they just disintegrate. Now there's an extra guy by this cave, but we're not going to get it. Like I said in the first episode, I'm not worried about getting that until we go to the Great Palace. Then I'll be like, alright, let's grab extra guys. Always duck. These guys come up because they shoot fireballs. Just a good... There we go. Ooh! Let's see. I'm interested to see how many hits it takes now. Oh, look at that. Ha Boy, they did not want this kid getting us medicine. Yeah. Alley-oop. Cave, 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 cave. I ducked, I swear. Cave, cave. Run, run, run. I don't know why when you hit that rock back there, it turns tan like that. Shouldn't it be like water or swamp underneath it? Wouldn't that make more sense? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Mistakes were made. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Alright, now we'll go get the fairy spell. And I think we probably need to take a death. Because I don't believe I can beat Dungeon 3 with one guy. I really don't feel confident in that. I mean, I want to be Billy Badass and be like, hell yeah, I can beat it, but I don't think I can. I do like this idea, starting here, where some of the towns have more than one thing in them to do. Like, here we got the down thrust, we get the ferry. And then there's the very last village, you get the last magic container and the magical key. And then there's a level with the up thrust, and I think there you get the reflect spell. So it's pretty neat that they went, okay, it doesn't have to be just one thing, right? We can do more than one. I feel like we should take a death, just to be on the safe side. But I also like the fact that we're at 400 experience points, and feel like I don't want to get a lot more points and then die and have it be for nothing. You know what I mean? You know what? We're just going to go for it. We're going to do the best we can. See what we can make happen. Make it happen, Captain. Whoa. Haha. Do what we can to get through level 3 with as few problems as possible. Take that. Thank you. When I was a kid and playing this, I would never stop to pick up the blue potion, magic, whatever you want to call it, because it didn't really refill a lot. But as I got older, I realized how valuable they can be. And not only that, you know, you need all the magic you can get, you know. So there's been so many times where a blue bottle has saved my ass. Like, I've been happy to have it, you know. But I also didn't understand really how to play the game when I was a kid, so that I chalked up to being just a dumbass kid. I thought there was an iron knuckle here, but I guess not. And this is the first level with the blue iron knuckles, and they throw their sword, which is, they're a pain in the rear. I mean, you can block it, but they're also, they have better, like, better defenses. You can do the jump and stab routine method, but you get, like, they block it so much more, like, ridiculously more. Not impossible, but, and plus they don't just throw out like one swipe, like they'll throw, like they don't, there's no there's no like, okay, I'm gonna take a swipe and then it'll shoot out. No, it's just go. It's like they're firing a gun. But say, I know I can get up there with a regular jump. It's a pain in the rear, but I can do it. Ooh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Come on now. Because you just think he's just not gonna quite make it, and then he does. And yeah, almost made that. Alright, we'll deal with you now, I guess. Use the spell, might as well. Ha! A little less than 1,000 points away. I don't think we're gonna level up before we die. That would be great if we did. That would be great if we did. Let's see, we gotta go this way. Trying to save my last bit of magic until I absolutely need it. Now this is a rookie mistake right here. Some people will jump and slash at the same time to hit the blocks as they jump across. Don't do that. It will knock you off into the pit. This could be a problem. See? There we go. Oh. Whew. That could have been a problem. At least we got the wrap. So if we die now, it's alright. We don't have to come back this way. But at least we got the raft. Raft. Not raft. And you also don't want to use the fairy spell in this room because you can't get past the blocks if you use the fairy spell. So you'd just be screwing yourself over. Which I made that mistake before when I was a kid. I vividly remember making that mistake. It's not worth it to try and jump over those guys. You want to try and block what you can. Ah! Yeah, yuck it up, buddy. Yuck it up. That's our first game over. It's our very first game over. It's not the end of the world. We're gonna go beat Dungeon 3. We'll beat it this time, I promise, guys. I could have taken the intentional death, but I wanted to be a hotshot and see what I could do. But hey, you know what? We got the raft. So we don't have to go there. We just gotta go to the boss. All right. Oh, okay. Whew. I was taking a drink of tea when I fell. I forgot I needed to hold down so I could down thrust and kill that guy. So I glide over and he still got me anyway. There we are. I forget what those little things are called, but they're not impossible to kill without the down thrust, but they're very, very hard. Like, I think you almost have to like glitch to kill them without the down thrust. They kind of remind me of the Pole's voice from Zelda 1 because, like, you can beat them with a sword, but it ain't easy. It's gonna take you a minute. Now, I'm not trying to be all grindy, but I want to get some magic here. There we go. I know we have 3 lives, but still, I'd like to go into this moderately prepared. I think with those guys, if you do the reflect, I think you can block their shots. It doesn't reflect it, I don't think, but I think you can block them. But don't quote me on that. I've never tried it. We may give it a try in this run. Once I have the reflect spell. Oh, nope, got me. I was gonna break the block, but little shithead got me. I don't need to kill this guy, but I'd rather kill him and take him out so he can't bother me. I'm just gonna make it easier on myself here, so struggling. Because I think we're doing pretty good grinding-wise. I'm not really worried about leveling up before the end of this level. And I've skipped plenty of bad guys so far, so... Level 4, on the other hand, we'll probably grind it out until we're about done with the levels. I typically go to level 5 with all my levels maxed out. Because, in my opinion, that's when... I mean, the difficulty is slow, to me, on a slow curve here. I know everyone, we talked about the last episode, everyone's like, oh my god, Death Mountain's so hard. No, it ain't. It's not that hard at all. You just gotta play the game as you're supposed to play it as an RPG. But whatever. Anyway, we talked about that. But for me, the game's difficulty is on a decent curve, and 5 is when it really is like, alright, you've had all this time, you made it this far, you're pretty deep in the game, now we're gonna see what you can do, right? You got multiple blue iron knuckles, false walls, a bad guy who's not exactly easy to kill. Like, the theory behind how to kill him is easy, you just gotta hit him in the stomach, but he's got such a long ranged attack that it's just a pain in the ass to get in there and hit him without getting hit yourself, you know? Oh yeah, we have to go down there, that's right. Try to go over there and get that blue guy off the screen. That way he doesn't throw anything at you. That's the best advice I can give you on that one. And we're going to hit the life, although I doubt we'll live through this first fight. He's kind of tough, but we'll find out. These guys, when I was a kid, they were so intimidating because they're legit badasses. So when this guy pops up on a horse, it's like, oh man. We got him. Yeah, right, it worked. Whew. I don't like counting on that. I will attempt it every time, but I can't. The frequency at which I get it to work is not very good, so I don't count on that. That's dungeon 3. Whew, I can't believe that worked. When I needed it to work, it actually worked. Holy crap. And magic. Alright guys, I think that's where we'll wrap it for today. On our next episode, we've got to get the fire spell, we got to save the little boy, we got to get the next heart container, and get the reflect spell, and go to level 5, or level 4, beat level 4. So we got a lot to do in the next episode. I don't know that we'll get to dungeon 5, but we will do our best. Make sure you check out OCPGAMING.podbean.com for OCP Gaming's podcast. We have shows every week. Dubby Energy, hit the link in the description below. Use the code OCP Gaming to save 10% off your next order. I use it every day. It's fantastic. And I save I almost said the S word. I save a lot of money because I spend 30 bucks on a tub of Dubby. It lasts me an entire month and that's it. 30 bucks down. So it's like about $1 a day, you know, a little over with taxes and everything. And I was going, you know, to Starbucks and getting coffee and 7 Brew and getting coffee, and it's $7, $8, $9 a cup. And this is so much better than coffee. No sugar crashes, no jitters. It works perfectly. It's awesome. You make it with water, so it's not bad for you. There's no calories, no sugars. It's great. It's phenomenal, and it gives you energy. So that's it. That's all I've got for you guys. And until next time, farewell.